For what does sex feel like? It's important to strike a balance between being sex positive and encouraging children to wait until they're old enough for sexual activities like oral, anal, or vaginal sex.
Yeah?
How does sex feel?
It's a very good question. Thanks for asking it. Well, it's a common question, and it doesn't mean that people your age are ready to run out and have sex. It's just you hear about it on media, maybe older brothers or sisters, you know, it's around, and so people are curious. First, we have to talk about what you mean by sex. It could be anal sex, could be oral sex. Generally, when people use the term sex, they're meaning vaginal sex. And so, what does it feel like? Well, there's no one answer. It really depends. For instance, on the one hand, it could be a really negative experience. If someone feels pressured or forced into having sexual activity, it's not going to be pleasant for them. Even teenagers, you know, we've talked about sexual abuse between someone who's younger and someone who's older, but there might be people who are closer age and they like each other, but the one just wants to kiss and do not very much, and the other one maybe forces or tricks the other one into going way further, and that's not okay, and it would be an unpleasant, scary experience for the one person. On the other hand, if two people feel ready, then sex can be a terrific thing for them. And so what do we mean by ready? Well, emotionally, socially, physically ready and mature enough to have sex. This means that they are comfortable, they can communicate and talk about protection and what feels nice and doesn't feel nice. Now, for some people, this isn't really a question in terms of ready because they would like to wait until they're married, and for some people, that works for them. For other people, this isn't something that they're really waiting for marriage. So, when you have a great sexual experience, it often includes having an orgasm. And I know we talked about this in one of the other classes, but just to remind you that this is a feeling, it's a physical feeling that you get when you're sexually excited or horny. That's a slang term some people use. And so there's increased blood flow to the genitals for the males or the females involved, and then there's increased muscle tension in the genital area, and as those two increase, there's a peak excitement that's reached, and there's a release of that tension and contraction of muscles in the region, and that gives people a really excited, pleasurable feeling. And then the body feels a nice, relaxed, warm feeling. It's kind of like a sneeze between your knees. So I know that was a very long answer to a short question, but this stuff can be a little bit complicated.